Yep, we're going there. We're talking about Instagram drama. Welcome everybody to JG9 News. We talk all things NFL all the time. I'm Jared Garrett 9, representing the 904 from the 602. And today we are talking about the Justin Fields Instagram saga. For those unaware, Justin Fields has unfollowed the Chicago Bears on his Instagram. There have been a lot of talks about what is going to happen with Fields going into the 2024 season. Entering his fourth year in the NFL, the Bears have the number one pick via the Carolina Panthers, so they could take Caleb Williams. They could trade the pick and keep Fields. We really don't know what exactly is going to happen with Justin Fields and where he's going to play next year. But Justin Fields adding some fuel to the fire that he might not be back in Chicago next year by unfollowing the Bears on Instagram. Now, if this was just the end of the story, I wouldn't really look too much into this. Having said that, though, Justin Fields addressed everything today about why he unfollowed the Bears on Instagram. And folks, it's a bit confusing, I'm not going to lie.
Since we're here, hold on.
But I mean, we're not comparing.
No. Since we're here,
all right, come on.
What's with the unfollow with the Bears? What's up with that?
Man, bro, I'm glad we're talking about it because why do people take social media so serious? Like,
but like, why are you unfollowing the Bears?
Like, I still mess with the Bears. I'm just trying to take a little break. I unfollow the Bears and the NFL, bro. I'm not just trying to have football on my timeline. Like, I know y'all mess with a girl, EQ, especially you. Just because you don't follow the girl on IG don't mean you're not messing with her.
That's true. That's true. That's facts. That's fact.
Oh, so you're saying you mess with the Bears more now that you unfollow them?
Man, it's not even like that.
Okay.
It's something that I don't want to see in my timeline. I'm about to go on vacation. I don't want to see no football. And guess what?
Just get a little away for a little bit.
Now look, his explanation and his reasoning for unfollowing the Bears makes a ton of sense when you think about it on the surface. He's going on vacation. He doesn't want football on his timeline while he's on vacation. He doesn't want to think about football while he's on vacation. I have no problem with that. Obviously, that's totally fine. Everyone needs a vacation. If you don't want to focus on your job while you're on vacation, I completely get that. Obviously, there are many people who are very committed to their craft, that love their craft, that when they're on vacation, they don't want to think for a single second about their craft or about that profession. I totally get that. If that was the reasoning for why Justin Fields unfollowed the Bears on Instagram, then you know what? This is a non-story. On the other hand, though, nothing about this adds up. Because you know what? He didn't unfollow every single football account that he was following. Number one, a lot of the people that he follows are football players. A lot of them are athletes. There's going to be football stuff on his Instagram. So I don't know why, if you're going to unfollow the Bears, why you wouldn't unfollow everyone else. Number two, the mute button exists. You could have just done that. Make it a lot easier. Just mute the Bears, mute the NFL for however long you're on vacation, mute it for the week, and then unmute it when you're done. But the big one for me, why does he follow Ohio State? Why on earth does he follow Ohio State football? If anything, that makes less sense because Ohio State is posting football things. No NFL team is posting football stuff right now because there's nothing to do. It's the dead period. Nothing is happening right now in the NFL. When you're in college, though, there's stuff happening right now. You got practices. You got people working out. You have actual football stuff taking place at Ohio State. And he's following Ohio State, but he's not following the Chicago Bears, which doesn't make any sense to me. If you really want to get away from football, you unfollow the Bears. Why wouldn't you unfollow the football account that's actually posting football stuff? Why wouldn't you unfollow the football players that you are following? It doesn't seem to make any sense or add up in the slightest bit. So Justin Fields' explanation doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense. He could have just muted the Bears, could have just muted the NFL, but instead he has to go out of his way to unfollow them without hitting the mute button while following all these other football accounts in the process. And just in case you don't believe me about how absolutely asinine this explanation is, I looked at the Ohio State Instagram account, I looked at the Chicago Bears Instagram account. Since February 1st, the Bears have made 41 posts on their Instagram. Ohio State, the account that Justin Fields is still following, even though he wants to get away from football, they posted 75 times. 75 posts for Ohio State since the start of February, 41 for the Bears. That would double. Even though, again, he unfollowed the Bears because he didn't want to follow football, but he's still following Ohio State. So the explanation is backwards. And most of these posts are football related. So you have this one, this is the most recent one, definitely football related. This one, Buckeye Dudes of the Week. See you guys work it out. This is definitely football related. You see that right there. Obviously, 40-yard dash, football related. Yeah, you're working out. That's football related. That's not. I'm excited for college football 25. This, you could argue football related. I mean, it's historical moment. That's definitely not football related, but you have CJ Stroud. You have CJ Stroud there. This, football related. Definitely football related. You got the jersey right there. Coaching news, that's football related. Football related, you see a picture of a football player. That's Valentine's Day stuff. NFL Combine stuff, that's football related. Dudes of the Week, we saw that already, football related. NFL Honors, football related. Definitely football related. Definitely football related. That's Super Bowl, football related. Checking in from the Super Bowl, football related. Who's back on offense? That's football related. You get the idea. That's definitely football related. Football related for sure. Chip Kelly, that's going to be an interesting move. Hall of Fame, football related, football related. You get the idea. Football related all across the board. So, yeah, riddle me that. Riddle me that. I don't get how you're going to unfollow the Bears because they post too much football content and then follow Ohio State, which posts double the football content. If you really want to get away from football, I want to see mute Ohio State, but just unfollow the Bears. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense why you would mute one and not the other. Instead of muting the both or unfollowing them both, it's a bizarre situation. Basically, Justin Fields' explanation, just based on the evidence, doesn't make a ton of sense in the slightest bit. And even like the Bears' 41 posts, like a lot of them are not football related. Like this one, Happy Lunar New Year, that's not football related. We have a Black History Month, that's not football related. Like the Bears have posted maybe 39 or 40 posts in the last month since the start of February having to do with football. Ohio State is supposed to way more than that, about double that. So, again, just doesn't make a lot of sense. Just doesn't make a lot of sense about how you want to look at it. I'm just as confused as you are. Again, I totally get the idea of just wanting to get away from football and not wanting to think about it whatsoever while you're on vacation. But why would you go a half measure with that? You're going to see football on your Instagram feed no matter what you do. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Justin Fields, the explanation, is not adding up, man. It is not adding up. But what are your thoughts on Justin Fields unfollowing the Bears? Do you think it means anything? Do you think he's telling truth? Do you think he's lying about the whole situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And that's going to do it for this episode of JG9 News. Be sure you like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And be sure to check out my main channel, Jaguar9, where we talk all things NFL history all the time. Until next time, this is Jaguar9 signing off. And as always, go Jags.